If you read this, you are cute, Kappa.
Is it this one? Nope. Hang on. It's this page.
Oh.
Oh, we're very good at this, y'all. Hi guys. Oh my gosh. First, thank you for all the skip. Literally, you were like this mystery button, and literally I told Coffee, I was like, He found the gift sub button. I was like, he better not.
It does by now.
Oh, man.
Got him.
Hold on. I gotta put myself in the corner. Is my change PNG tuber on? If it's not, I need to adjust that and turn that on. Except y'all only get one choice today.
Looking.
If it's not, I can turn that on real quick.
I don't think it is on, actually.
Well, let me fix that. Y'all get the choice of 2.
You get 2 today.
You get 2. Anyway, hi. Oh, I gotta turn that down. It is just slightly loud.
I know, me and Tessu just,
You know,
Homestuck.
we just, yeah. Come on, y'all should know us by now. It's like all we talk about.
I know. It's a problem.
Where is Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper?
Perfect toppers. Oh.
I ruled this day. Also, I'm still a little bit on the sick side. Let me make sure all these are working.
Whopper, Whopper,
Okay,
Whopper, Whopper, Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill, Taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
Okay, why did it... Oh, because my stupid monitoring is on high because I'm silly and stupid. Hold on,
This is gonna be a
moderation.
stuffed stream.
Yeah, I didn't think about it ahead of time. I was just like, wouldn't it be funny if I
makes
just
it
left
better.
it? Because I was doing my stupid, April Fool's stream where I was gonna get up for 8 hours. Last one. Oh my gosh. Skip!
Got him.
Ugh. Grabbing you, for real. Okay, I think we're good, y'all. Is everything
Yeah.
at a good sound? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, or is any of us too quiet, too loud, anything volume-wise, let us know.
Yep.
Tessie will fix.
Yep.
We're hoping my computer doesn't crash through any of this.
Yep, and if it
because
does,
might.
if it does, I'm literally stopping what I'm doing and going immediately to BRB. Why is it?
to allow things. Why is it so bad today?
Because I have the moderation on 4.
Oh, I rip because of you were.
Oh my gosh.
Who did that? First of all,
I had to stop what I was doing and literally put my head on my desk. Which one of you?
We haven't even started yet.
Oh my gosh. Is this what it's like, Coffee? Is this what it's like?
Who the fuck owns this account? I want to look.
Are they active? If they're active, I want to follow that account.
It says, yes, I am alive, but they updated it on January last year. They could be dead. It's been a year.
Well, I'm gonna follow them anyway. Hello,
One
ectobiologist.
follower.
Okay, well, they're gonna have a second follower. It's me.
Oh my
Last
God.
streamed 4 years ago. Never mind.
No.
Incredible. Alzama! Hi, welcome in! There's so much noise, I know.
Hi, welcome.
I tried to skip
Hi,
the alerts,
welcome.
but my skip alerts aren't working.
You could probably mute them on their end at the very least
Oh.
if you wanted to.
Muted.
There you go. Now only Tessu has to fucking suffer. Alright, gamers, you ready to start? Who should go first?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Because this is where we stopped. Skip alert when.
I know, I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah,
Baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Oh gosh.
Alright,
It's so loud.
I'm gonna start us off here.
Okay, which
I
page?
think.
Are we on the years in the future? Is that where we're starting?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
awesome.
believe so.
I get to save this VOD and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Say hi, YouTube!
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be famous.
I'm gonna be famous!
Alright.
Oh gosh.
Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust. Oh god.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I looked away for 2 seconds.
You're entirely
Oh
wrong.
gosh!
We
Oh
read
no!
Game facts.
Oh my gosh, it's Game Facts. It's GameSpot Game Facts. There's the walkthrough. Oh my gosh, wait, all of the names on here. I don't know how well y'all can see this. Let me, like, make this just a little bit larger so y'all can see this.
Perfect.
No, larger. I'm not done yet.
Also, there's gamer words in this comic because it was written in 2009, so this is your
Yep.
content warning right
Yep.
now.
You gotta remember, this is 14 years old. Feel
We
old
will
yet?
not be reading the
Hi, Andy,
words,
welcome
but
in!
just know they are there.
I'm gonna bite you. Everybody's here. Where are you all coming from? One more for Choo Choo. Okay, so, we're in the FAQ, right? Right.
Do you want to read the game guide?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course I do. Except the one thing that's really sticking out to me right now is the Winnie the Poop 2 under the FAQ walkthrough.
It's their username.
Yeah, no, Winnie the Poop 2 is really, like, sticking out to me. Who? Which
Listen, I
one
don't
of
have to
you?
read anything.
Naoki, hello, welcome in. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's fine. I can't win. Hi, how are ya?
Train.
Turn that down. Are we ever gonna get through this? Is this what it's like, Coffee?
Yeah.
Remember how I said it was gonna be literally, because Coffee was like, oh yeah, this is gonna take 2 hours to read, and I was like, Coffee, 1, we're streaming, 2, we're gonna get distracted, this is gonna be 3 hours.
Not longer.
If not longer. It'll probably be longer. Okay, so we're beta walkthrough, version 1.0 by Rose. Skipping all of that, etc., etc. I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite, even under less pressuring circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forgo the...
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper,
I can't read!
It has so much fucking vocabulary in it that I don't understand. Inscrutable.
What am I doing? I'm reading a Homestuck on 413.
It's 413.
I can't
Oh my
believe
gosh.
it's the birth of Homeboy Star.
I got through 2 sentences. and then Skip was like Whopper time, and I was like, oh man, that's why I stopped all of a
Call out
sudden.
my name. Adept to shout.
I
I will be here
Huh?
when you call.
Maybe having sound alerts today isn't. the
No,
vibe.
I want them
don't-
on.
I mean, if it's okay, I mean, it just.
I think
depends
it's
if you
funny.
want it- if it wants to fuck you up or not.
I think it's funny. Love you, Tessu and Coffee. Back to work. Bye, Opus.
Bye.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Needless to say, I'll forgo the inscrutable ASCII banner, which typically heralds the striking freefall on these documents. I'll also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks or the particular neurosis that concerns itself with theft of the utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors to stake claims on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of a galleon as we embark on this voyage together, nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet. Like, I don't think I can read that word on Twitch.
Say beep.
Also, we just started. I'm not taking a break yet. I'm refunding that.
Water.
You silly. Can you refund those points for me, Coffee?
Yes.
For the break time. Thank you, thank you. I can hydrate, though. I can do that. Like a ghost. Like a dumb ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage or dim the lights. The mood, you will see, will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now, as I type and as you read. I have come to understand that we were always doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. Oof. What I mean is, while the game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I am presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from assured. I will, quote-unquote, play the game as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences, TT. Touch grass, touch grass.
Oh boy, there's gonna be sound.
Sound!
Do you have it mute, like, quiet?
No!
Oh, no.
Hang on! Let me add a sound.
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, Homestuck is
application.
just so freaking loud.
Firefox sound.
Touch grass.
Touch grass!
Scam, I refunded your points.
Yeah,
You got them back.
we're just not doing it right now.
Yeah, every time a bad word comes up, I'll just go beep really loud and obnoxious in your ears.
Thanks. Okay, try that again.
So right though, Rose is just like that. She's fancy as fuck.
Where is my sound? Hold on.
Now you broke it.
Where is my sound? Why is my input device my microphone on my webcam? What is happening?
I broke it.
Oh, thanks, Coffee. Appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Let me do a little test real quick.
I want to know really well.
Which
Pessie's
launchable
fixing it.
Okay.
How many of you have actually read Homestuck, or any of you here that haven't read it at all, and this is your first introduction to it? I want to know.
It is quiet though, right?
Let me listen really quick.
Is it supposed to have sound during this? Because it's not playing any sound at all.
It very much be the fact that it's just broken because Homestuck is broken now.
Which song is this?
But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a sound because it's got the.
Oh,
S.
there it goes.
Oh fuck yeah!
Thank you guys for that hype train. Oh, there's a Lunatone. Also, it's just very windy. That was the sound. There was just no sound for the first part of it.
Ah, okay. Well, now we have it adjusted for the future.
Yep.
All right. The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. Boy.
Oh, it's still going. Hold on. This whole animation is.
Oh yeah, you take your time.
Oh, oh. I never read it in my whole life. All I know is Toby Fox did the music for it, and that's one of my longest stories I've ever told.
It is pretty long.
Yeah, so it is about 1,000 pages.
We'll
No,
get through it one day.
over like 1,800 pages, something like that. Boy, what is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say "boy," as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was just your imagination, though. You there,
sound.
boy!
Oh my god. Okay.
I got
don't know-
the
is there
I got the
actually
sprite.
sound on this one?
Nope.
I lied to us. Damn, you there? Oh, you're reading.
I can do
Sprite.
that one.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh no, I can be John. No, I can be John. I'm John. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
What?
You there. Boy. Boy, listen to me, boy.
His name is John, you nincompoop.
Boy, who is John, do as I say.
What would you like boy who is John to do?
Obey my commands, John boy.
And those commands would be?
I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner.
Maybe you should be a little bit more specific?
Have the boy assess his current situation.
I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself.
Very well.
Okay. That instruction does not do anything at the moment. Could you please just turn the controls over and be to a more competent user? Keyboard slam. Increasingly A word. Also, you spelled salad in there. Salad.
Got choices.
Oh.
Oh, I hate how everything is.
I remember. At least this is
Hold on, I'm opening both of them to see. Wait, is there? What? No! What? There are two. Which one do we go with?
Oh.
We should have chat vote.
Chat vote. Okay.
On.
/ poll.
I can make. Poll.
Boy, who is John?
It's loading.
That's me.
Okay, we either.
I am Boy, who is John.
Which
What's
way?
that?
What's that? Or
Boy, quit all this
Boy.
scurrying around. I think you should just leave it at boy. I think that'd be really funny.
okay, that's fair. I can't fit the whole thing in there. I'm not allowing additional votes because y'all are silly and will rig it.
Yeah. We can't have y'all
You get-
cheating while we're
You
reading.
got 2 minutes. Which way are we going?
I voted in my own poll.
I'm voting. I'm biased. It's supposed to be a game. Okay, if you don't know anything about Homestuck, it is a game. They're playing a game. We've currently
It's called Suburb.
We're technically on chapter 2 right now.
Yep.
You didn't really miss a lot with chapter 1 though.
Chapter 1 was introducing the characters and starting the game, and now they're all about to die.
Yep. Spoilers.
Long story short. So think about it like a giant, timeline, except there are multiple timelines that split, and it's just a really confusing comment, and sometimes you'll get a headache. It's my favorite.
I love it.
Also, my PNG just looks very, very upset, because I'm gonna be upset by the end of Act 2, because I'm gonna be so tired of reading.
Also, I think it's funny that no one mentioned how the logo is transparent.
Shh.
I feel like someone would have noticed that by now.
No. Shh, you weren't supposed to point it out. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it.
Like,
While we're waiting for the poll.
only a little bit left. It looks like we're gonna pick boy though.
Boy.
Boy.
Well,
Who's
okay.
better, though?
If I do uncheck allow transparency, it's still not gonna show.
You should just hide something in there. Put
Ugh.
Carcat in there.
Oh, you're so right. Hang on. I need a really dumb picture of Carcat. This one specifically. Oh, I forgot to check allow transparency again. Boy. Is your color key on an
Boy,
OBS? I
boy.
think so. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm gonna hide something in there.
It makes it funnier.
Oh, no, it's just gonna be Carcat contemplating his life.
I don't even know which one you're referring to, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the one where, Dave's head is like a hologram.
Oh, I see.
We'll, like, stick it back there.
Scares you. Alright, we're going with boy.
Boy!
Am I reading this one, or are you reading this one? I can't remember.
I think it's yours.
Alright. Quit all this scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. Fine, John, return to your quarters.
You go back to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Now, John, respond to your friend unit.
Oh boy, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna be Rose.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm not dead, I think.
I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh man, sorry. I was looking for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now.
Yeah, like where I am?
I don't know that either, but I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world, and they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far.
Wow, okay. So I guess if this is all the game's doing, then the point for us is to save the world?
Perhaps.
Then we'd better get moving and figure out this game.
Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA. Yet again. It will help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it, if I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the balcony.
Wait, Rose, one thing.
What?
You never wished me a happy birthday! Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh, wait. Oh, geez, that's silly. Anyway, thanks! Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
First, take the fabric item on the floor there.
I don't even know whose turn that was because.
Oh, that was mine. I just read that.
Okay. The towel? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. The capture log. You capture log the towel. What now?
Oh, do as the purple text says. To the balcony! John makes his way to the balcony, per your awkwardly worded request. Wait. Take that. The blue wobbly thing.
You whimsically
this-
decide to capture log the totem, which was used to create the apple tree earlier. Yeah, what's up?
Is this... I can't remember. Is that Carcat? Or is that the mayor? They both type in all caps.
I can't remember if this is the mayor. This doesn't Caliborn tell them what to do at some point as well? I don't even remember.
You're right.
I don't know who this is right now.
It's some guy that talks in all caps, like, all the time.
It's someone.
It's one of, like, 3.
It sure is a character.
It's a character!
John, recycle the grist as was dictated by your cohort.
Ah. Okay, it's Caliborn. John cannot do anything with the grist at this moment. That is up to the suburb player. I see.
Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist cache.
Rose expends the grist and to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA. John rode across the precarious platform swiftly.
John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down.
Boy.
I said make haste on the narrow catwalk.
Look at his stupid little frowny. That's me trying to read Homestuck. John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commanding is starting to make him a little upset. Fine, proceed as your level of comfort dictates. This is a Caliborn.
You cautiously walk within range of the PJ. Rose retrieves it. Now take it!
You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figures into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye.
Goodbye.
Serious business.
Okay. Yes, serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipefan 413 Judius Appraisal. Fedora Freak says, thank you all. Report. Most hats removed from danger. Ties next. Well-dressed attire says, Fedora Freak, you are in our thoughts, along with Pipefan 413 and his enviable collection of pipes. Office Urchin 1280 says, good luck, Fedora Freak. Salvage as many hats as practical. Fedora Freak says, neighboring house struck by flaming projectile. In light of fire hazard, evacuating house of all expensive garments.
Oh my gosh.
Grace 66 at pipefan413. Status of health / wardrobe. Well-pressed attire says submitting inquiry of concern over catalysmic event. Pipefan413 reply. Just one command will suffice. Thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. These boring men are uninteresting.
Oh, me too. Oh, here we go again.
Oh boy.
This one's my page, I guess.
John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I could feel compelled to do all these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't even really hear? I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain.
Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder, like post-traumatic stress.
Oh, me too. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try. Like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I'll go back inside. No, don't do that! Hop off this ledge and into the car!
What? No! That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Now you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you tumble out of anyway? Who are you? Years in the future, but not many. Oh.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, it is the mayor.
Oh, do we?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
It's
An
just a little
unsealed
comic.
tunnel welcomes hot desert air into its stagnant depths.
Oops. Oops.
Yep, you show them the little thing.
The
Segment.
little panel. Look, it's the
Oh,
mayor!
shit, it is the mayor telling him this shit. The mayor
Boy.
is well spoken and also rude, kind of.
I love the mayor so much. Stop bullying him.
I love him too, but my god.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is my page.
Oh god, good luck. Rose talks so fucking much.
I'm sorry, but Rose, shut up. Okay. Upon connecting with the client user, you, the server user, will be met with a control panel allowing you to manipulate your co-player's environment. You will find that you are allowed to deploy 4 items at no expense. 3 of these are rather large machines, and 1 is a punch card. It's quite possible that you have already deployed some of these items before reading this. If that's the case, you will have to you have activated the machine called the Cruxtruder, such that it displays a countdown. You must proceed to section A100 of this walkthrough immediately. The life of the client user depends on it, and if your co-player has activated this device in your environment too, then yours does as well. But if not, please refrain from doing anything with the Cruxtruder aside from merely deploying it. This will buy us some time to think things through properly, to go over the basics of the game before you find your soft, easily punctured head into the jaws of a lion. As mentioned, there are 4 items to consider, each playing a role in the process which appears to have a singular purpose: to manufacture objects out of thin air. The designers of this game, judging by the language used, regard this process as some sort of alchemy. I am so tired of Rose talking. Already.
You're like a quarter of the way through.
I just scrolled. Where did I leave off? This may elude the complexities in the production process yet to present themselves, but for now the variety of objects you are able to create remains quite limited. North, I'm not going to say all those hi all those times, but hi. Reading is hard. But
It is hard.
The items in question are the Cruxtruder, again, tread lightly with this one, the Totem Lathe, the Alchemeter, and the Pre-Punched Card. I will describe how these devices work in conjunction with each other, and I will use the analogy of having a key made at a hardware store to help you understand. Each section in great detail, Rose! First, deploy all these objects in a convenient proximity to each other. Be sure not to block doorways or paths with them. You can always revise the dimensions of the rooms to make space for them, but I'd advise against this or even experimenting with with the function. Doing so comes at the expense of the build grease, the commodity which appears to be at the premium of the onset, and one you'd be best advised to save for later. My PNG is looking very like me right now. Which cat? Oh, okay, bye. The crux shooter. Removing the lid signals your moment of life becomes a great whirling batshit pandemonium, somewhat resembling chaos, of an especially ethnic wedding. Somewhere, Cecil's uncle deliberately shatters china on the floor, muddy livestock is decorated, and then lost track of the question, whose mule is this, at times can be heard over the din. Now, this is now your reality. But aside from that, it marks the beginning of the process I'm about to describe. The countdown begins, yes. Also, an entity called the Kernel Sprite is released, but neither of those things are at all relevant to this process, to my knowledge. More on these things later. What is relevant is the unlidded Cruxtruder's ability to dispense Cruxite dowels, and it was dispensed at least one, though I suspect it is capable of producing more given parameters I am not familiar with. In my key-making analogy, these dowels represent uncarved pieces of metal, which the hardware store employee retrieves from a drawer on a rack and sets about carving into a key. The two following items are needed to do the carving. Oh my gosh. Rose, please shut up. My sick self can't read all that. Anyway.
You want me to read the rest of it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
It's my page.
You got this.
Oh, gosh. Take a little sippy. Totem lathe. No. Just kidding. Pre-punch carve. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is simply Siladex card containing an item. There is evidence to suggest that the specific item it contains is variable from session to session. The card I deployed contained a blue apple. Yours may be different. It shouldn't matter, hopefully. Additionally, the card, as you may guess, is punched like one used with antique computing systems. The pattern of holes compromises data, which I believe corresponds to the instructions for creating the item on the card it contains. That is, pre-punch suggests there's a way to punch an unpunched card, possibly imprinting it with the data for the item it contains, though no mechanism for this has presented itself yet. But the data on the card cannot be used to create the item directly. There is a middleman. That middleman is the totem lathe. Oh, sippy.
Yeah.
Sippy.
Need some, like, hot tea for this.
Let me shove some nasal spray up my nose. Although it's kind of fitting that I'm John and I'm just stuffy. Okay, maybe. Okay. The totem lathe. This essentially is the key carving machine. It will carve your into your Cruxite dowel as pattern of grooves and contours, the sort of which makes a key unique. The instructions for this pattern are supplied by the punch card, which is inserted into the totem lathe. Into the lathe, pre-activated to commiserate its chisels. I can't speak. Goodness gracious. Once the dowel is carved, you have the totem serving as your key, which then can be used to unlock the card item through the alchemeter. But at this point, I will not diverge from my key-making analogy and switch to the barcode analogy, which is not a terribly strenuous leap to make, since the concepts of a key and barcode are essentially the same thing, one being a unique pattern of grooves, the other of varying black lines. The alchemeter!
You're so close, you got this.
I know. If you placed a Cruxite dowel, carved or uncarved, on the alchemeter's small pedestal, a robotic arm will scan through the contours with a laser, hence the barcode analogy. This is the machine's way of reading the data originally imprinted from the card and transferring that data onto a physical object. Though typically this is not done without expense, I believe. An uncarved dowel results in the creation of a perfectly generic object which is seemingly useless green cube. It costs 2 units of build grist to make, and I do not advise you waste your resources on it. There appear to be many other varieties of grist, ostensibly used in combinations to create different sort of items, which possibly offers some insight into the game's use of the term alchemy. Whew. But quite conveniently, there is an exception to this. Creating the item on the pre-punch card costs nothing. This is good because creating this item turns out to be essentially Now that you know this, you can, in your own time, begin the process. Once you initiate it, naturally there is no going back, so best to be prepared. But you probably shouldn't drag your feet too long. As I mentioned earlier, this is your only means to escape. When you're ready, be prepared to follow the steps in the next section swiftly. A100, so your crux intruder is ticking, do this to live.
Damn.
Ugh.
Rose.
Ugh.
Rose here is like, she's like, oh my god, my laptop's gonna die. The battery's running low. Yeah, it's because you're fucking writing a novel.
Gosh, I hate. Ugh. She talks so much. Ugh. Look at that stupid smug grin on her face. She's like, yeah, I posted that.
In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot, not even the rain is putting it out. Rose, check status of battery.
Huh. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. Oh. Pain. Rose, prototype sprite with Bready Crocker box. Oh, here we go. What? Oh man, you're gonna use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea.
We have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power.
But the cake mix, oh, that's so dumb.
I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap laying around.
Fine, I guess. Dramatic reading. The sprite. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
No, you're good.
sorry. I know we both kind of read that one.
No, you're good. You can have it.
I think. Shrug? I don't know.
Mm.
The sprite is playing hard to get. You guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism. Do the potted vegetable instead. It looks delicious.
Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours. Rose, prototype the sprite with Sassacre text. Yes, sweet. Now we're talking.
See if you can distract it. I'll try to sneak up on it.
John.
And flip about in a distracting manner.
Yep, that's totally distracting. The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting.
It's crazy, bro.
Wow, wacky. Wonder why.
The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great Colonel himself can outfox it. It's narrowly missing with your attempt to create the Colonel sprite. Yeah.
Yep, no, that's
why
right.
Did we change the name? Okay.
No, that is oh, I see. Oh, you're right.
You drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. I hate that word.
Girth
So
is
disgusting.
In the other room, Nana's ashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unawares by the dousing. Inspect a hag ash incident.
You find this sacred urn toppled again. This time you're quite sure it wasn't yours. The sprite is nowhere to be found. Rose, remove the crux shooter from the doorway.
Oh, here we go. Oh man, where'd it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is to get your server copy of the game from the car. You need it to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you, wherever you are. We should do this quickly, before my house burns down.
What? There's a fire?
There will be soon.
Oh jeez, so move this thing already.
It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either.
How much do you have?
0.
Oh. I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous.
I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
To again, as the purple words say.
The purple words. You were about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited hoo-hoo-hoo.
Ignore this woman's antics.
You're not sure you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever, you might have caught a glimpse of. It sure gave you the willies.
Ugh. The willies.
You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again. Indulge the device, but be curt with it.
Oh. That's
Here we go.
definitely Kurt with it. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Eve, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy raps.
Come on, this is Hells of Ill. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. But now I'm in some weird dimension that Suburb sent me to or something. And now on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
Huh. For real?
Yeah, it's true, but I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this.
Man, see, I just don't think all this rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
No, this'll be dope. Check it.
No, I have to go by.
Wait.
Go off, Dave.
Armageddon's getting wagged on us, but I'm a getting armed and dangerous. Sending men in space for saving us. See which play is more courageous. Ben or Bruce dudes reach a truce. Put their blow shoots to use and upsuck it. Flex, sacrifice, sacrifice. Would have to suffice. Aw, fuck it. Bro be a stained glass saint. Up on a cross getting hella Christ plagiarist. Bruce is like off of that crucifix. Enough of this fucking savior fuss. Restrained his ass per McLean Redux while Busme remained dangerous. When a plan gone astray pays off a wasted craterus. Ashtray catering to layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait. McConaughey wasn't even in any of those Meteor movies, was he? I'll have to make a rap about, I don't know, Morgan Freeman or something. Being the president. It'll be called Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anymore. See, you've got to fill me in on what's going on, so I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit movies.
Oh my gosh.
I think I lost brain cells.
You were doing so good, and then you lost it, and I was like, damn.
He was making up words! He was making up words! Oh, God.
Because I was like, damn, Poppy's getting into this.
I was trying to
You were trying. You were doing good, and then all of a sudden Dave just messed it up entirely.
He was making up things. Oh my god.
Alright. You head onto the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She's messaging you again. The purple text is less irrational than the red text.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I moved
gosh.
the car up to the balcony.
Whoa, okay.
Once it is up, retrieve the game. Then I'll put it back down on the driveway.
But the door is locked.
Then break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves.
Alright.
Rose, pick up the car.
There it goes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Ridiculous folly. Inexcusable.
Oh, goodbye. The car disappeared. Yippee. Uh-oh. You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double-check your PDA to make sure Furs is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well. What color are the words that this chum says? Oh,
Okay, I guess
gosh.
I'm Jake now.
Okay.
I'm back!
Oh, hi!
I went to investigate the explosion I heard.
Was it by any chance a meteor?
Yes! How did you know?
Oh man, it was kind of long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up on your yard or start a fire or anything?
No, I'm fine. It landed a pretty good ways from my house and I went to look at it. And it's pretty big, but Beck doesn't want me to go near it. So, I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Well, gosh, he's probably right.
Anyway, what have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet?
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky, bottomless pit, and the package was in the car. I'm really sorry about it.
Oh no!
Wow, okay, I guess I should start from the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood. And this is how I started
John,
therapy.
I'm so sorry.
And this is the start to my therapy. But I'm okay, and my house is too. Sort of. That game I was telling you about, Suburb, which I was playing with Rose, sorta transported me somewhere, at the last minute. But now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost the car, and my copy of the game is in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from an apocalypse.
Oh. Well,
Oh.
it sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John, maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you.
Wow, you think so?
Yes!
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was just about to connect to Rose and try to help transport her and save her from the meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get TG to use his copy to save her. But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping about stuff.
He is so silly.
Yeah, anyway, I should talk to him about it, so BRB.
The green text was attractive. Now read the red text again. Oh, he's still rapping.
Oh my gosh!
No, please. He's still rapping.
Oh.
Okay.
Go for
This
it.
time.
Yep.
When the film crew zooms where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll eat my hat. Turns out he is, so we're all damn. Director's got gumption. Like, we'll all flip our shit. He ain't shining shoes or something. It's called free-emancipation. If it's not pres-election, it's God ascension. I'm Bruce Almighty. Whoops, different Bruce from the one I just mentioned.
Ah!
Can't explain to me why this ain't condescension to think I'll shit a brick. Not even he can convey the intention with his quick-spun wit. Rather defray all this tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a splint, and some guy eyes what he does and patronizes, I guess. I'm not reading that. The mother of invention.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse ass! I have something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect to her with my Suburb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need somebody with the game and get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's gonna be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story, and I'd rather not talk about it. Should be embarrassing, yo.
I thought you said you had two.
Well, yeah. One is my brother's copy.
Okay, well then get his.
Alright. But he's not gonna be happy about that.
Whatever. I also think you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this.
Oh man.
What?
Nothing, really. Look, all I'm saying is this girl tends to lay it on kinda thick, you know?
Rose eyes.
Dave says something based. For once.
It's true.
Oh god. Is this my page?
I can read it.
Okay.
Your laptop
I
is
just
out of
rapped.
battery. Yeah, I was gonna say, you just rapped. You deserve a rest. Your laptop is out of battery power. There's one thing left to do. Time to make your way to the backup generator. Rose, knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from the rain.
Aw.
And she does. She makes a cozy little laptop thing.
That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. You capture log the laptop plus cozy. Rose, equip Grimoire to Strife Specibus.
That would be incredibly ill-advised. There's some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book down. Rose, recapture log your items.
You grab the knitting bag and the grimoire in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in the root card. Rose, allocate knitting needles to Strife Specibus.
You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles. You feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish.
You lose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with all that stuff. Rose, knit plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves.
That would be so also preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never even heard of the creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as... Rose, consult the grimoire.
Flithlu.
Flithulu.
Flithlu. Flower patrician of misery. To hear his mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end.
Wow. Alright.
How do you say that one?
And this one, Shame Beast King of the Grotesserie, Writhe Lord of the Moist Beyondhood.
Moist Beyondhood.
Look at it, it's moist. Hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bones to explode.
Oh, that's so pleasant.
Why are you getting the really funny ones to say?
And of course, there's Aglagoth, the deep one.
The deep one.
Whenever he grinds his teeth, all the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for 9,000 years span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors, an omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring.
Oh, is that why I've been frowning for so many years? Am I in the now 9,000 frowning?
Frown.
Frowned for 9,000 years, you've been cursed. And then there's this strange page containing some rather mysterious notes on summoning procedures. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at. Oh. Take the items and proceed downstairs.
You recapture log everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dallying. Time to get a move on.
Ooh, sound.
More sound. Yay!
Wow. There's no sound. Yet.
Woo!
What happened? What happened?
Oh well, it's probably just environmental sounds, I think.
I'm sure.
Rain and whatnot. Homestuck is a functioning webcomic from Flash.
It's true. You wonder if this ring will ever let up. It's driven since the month that began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows how to word fire. Somewhere, Azalea's god threads sea strings between the clouds and earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on and on, delaying the rays of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. American sports legend, Charles Barkley. Rose, confront mother in the hall. What?
I was like, did he actually say
Probably not. Oh, psych!
Psych! Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant what?
What? There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name, but he probably won't just let you tell you what it is if you ask. He'd be way too busy for that. Busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might even nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might be just some hope for you yet. Enter name.
Insufferable prick. This guy doesn't have time for any of this sort of bullshit. Try again.
Dave Strider, examine room.
Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably, even more cranked would be your fly beats, which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntable and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of, but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You are an amateur photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom.
Oh.
You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? Dave, quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks.
Oh my gosh. Nah. Dave, get the damn beta and save your friend's life.
This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game could save someone's life. And in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bro's copies, who labeled his in kind. Neither of you really give a shit about this game, or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you'll let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. Dave, bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable.
Yeah! Do it, coward! You would never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them, and a world without a gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want to be any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots.
You will, however, contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. Dave, examine closet.
Oh my gosh, it's the piss jar. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap. Like that box. And that bottle of... What is that? Is that... Dave, check the blue box.
This is the package that your friend, John Egbert, sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic, but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of this accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly. And ironically. Dave, take box.
You capture log the box through your hash map fetch modus. I swear I can speak. Your mode is currently... Backtrack. Let me try that again. Your mode's current hash function resolves the index of valuing each constant at 2, each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder of is the index. Numbers. The box capture logged in the card is 5. Dave, examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet.
Oh, hell yes. It is an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Dave, take juice.
You capture log the juice into card 7. Numbers. Dave, access Pester Tom and Pester John.
In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper.
Wow.
Alright, it's time.
It's time!
Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen the movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is you don't think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No, did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro is a joke and we both know it.
Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now.
Alright.
Oh boy, go
Oh,
online and view sites indicative of your interests.
Would you like me to read this?
Sure.
Okay. You open the You open the web browser and direct your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dogging it. Is that supposed to say dodging?
No, I think.
Oh, okay, dogging it.
Yeah.
Something about the game they're reviewing just doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes.
I want you to please open the March issue of
Oh,
Game
I
Bro.
forgot to. Thank you. Oh, sick.
It's so important.
Guys, look at this. This is the most important thing I've ever seen.
I'm surprised. Like this is from so long ago. Were spicy sweet chili Doritos that old? Like what?
Maybe?
Cause like it's in the fucking photo. I don't
Maybe?
remember them existing back then, but
I don't remember
then again,
either.
I was like 9, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it is my favorite page ever after this.
In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. Dave, check the latest page of the Midnight Crew.
No, I want to look at Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Oh, it is so beautiful. Look at it. Can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day.
Stairs, bro.
And play these games. Fuck, I'm falling down all these stairs. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you, man. I told you about stairs.
Love this panel.
It's the crunchiest JPEG I've ever seen.
It's so crunchy.
Oh, you can actually click and do the next page. Oh boy. That's TOS. Not really. He's just on the toilet. Oh, no, never mind. He's literally like, you banging her, bro?
Oh my god.
You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how the new PA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. Look at the Midnight Crew!
Oh boy. You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentined in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes.
I had to make sure that we were still on the same page. Okay. Spade Slick uses Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam his knife so hard into the table in the first place. SS Climb ladder and exit hideout. Implement nefarious plots.
You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming. Soul-blackening rage. It's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessary elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Dave, skip ahead 100 pages or so.
Wow. You don't remember where you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tripping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 52 pickup. Dave, save your place and read it later. Oh my gosh, you can save our game. I forgot about that. Save!
Yeah. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is.
Smiling!
Dave, answer chum.
Okay, I'll be Rose.
Okay.
In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would sign as wanton disrespect. Either that, or flagrant homosexuality.
What? Oh no. No, look. I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate. I'm sort of a big deal, okay?
I know. Sometimes I wonder if you are ever allowed to pay for meals at restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "Is that the guy who has a blog?"
Seriously. Dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can't hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate.
Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of differential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help?
Yeah! I mean, damn. Like, there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, an orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves a look at me, and then gives me my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off.
Why? Okay, hold on. Why does this sound like something Fluffy would do?
Kiss our feet and scurry away?
No, just like in general, just scurrying off like a little rat.
Fluffy would.
Heavy is the crown.
Yeah, not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess.
Breathtaking, magnanimity.
Among other things, I just give and fucking give.
Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles through his wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just lobbying for me to play that dumb game.
Baseless accusation.
Look, I am telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play it with you and probably be tickled bleep about it.
We should just say stupid instead. Is that a better word? I don't know.
I'm just bleeping because it's funny.
You know, fair enough. We should. Oh wait, we have a soundboard.
Oh god.
Can we just hold on?
You're gonna have to bleep for me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna add it to the soundboard, like the server soundboard.
Oh my god, I don't know how this shit works.
Oh no, hang on. Stop.
Beep.
We're gonna do a little scuff real quick. Perfect.
We're just constantly scuffed.
Download MP3. Add sound. Choose file. Downloads.
Oh my god. I'm so afraid because I don't know how to fucking change the volume for it.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, deed's done. So if you open the soundboard now, at the bottom.
Oh god. That's so loud.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh,
That is
please.
so unpleasant.
Hang on, let me see if I can go into the,
Oh, there was the volume.
Oh, please, just, no, stop. Anyway. We can do it now. Smiling! Download the
Okay,
Discord note if
did you-
one? Oh,
you-
good call.
Did you turn it down?
No,
You should do that.
I don't know how.
If you press the button, there's a volume button in the top like corner, and then you to soundboard volume.
Hold on, that's what I was trying to press. Soundboard. Oh. No! It just shows up. Edit. Oh, there it is. We'll do half volume. Is that better?
Maybe. Probably.
Okay. You know what? It's fine.
Bleep.
The Discord note of
Bleep.
one. This is just for the reading. That'd be very funny though if we had the Discord sound for the bleep. Okay, where are we at? Oh, right, okay. I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail's delivery, however.
Yeah. I'll hassle him some more about it. And look how about this. If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Will that make you happy?
More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing!
Stop doing nothing!
I love the mayor so much.
I'm surprised. I don't remember him being so aggressive.
He was so aggressive. He's very passive-aggressive. I love the mayor.
So funny.
Meanwhile, in the
Remember
present...
his page is
Yeah, I can just read it.
Shrug.
Meanwhile, in the present, in a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out. But a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it's the bumping sound that's coming from the other side of the door? What is that? Oh.
A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door. Troubling. Investigate this.
There's a trail of this fluid in the hall leading to your room. Dave, play some kind of hauntingly sick beats.
You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to your trusty AKAI MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty.
Oh. Oh, we can play with it, can't we? Oh.
No, they broke it.
Frowny.
Frown.
Frown. We used to be able to make some sick beats on this.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore. R.I.P. Flash. Take sip of the apple juice, despite what John said. Hello? I clicked the next page.
Oh.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Those beets were so fresh they belong in the produce aisle, is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons. You know what I'm saying? After beets that fresh, it would be a crime not to reward yourself with a celebratory swig of math.
You can't do it! John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert.
You recaptchalogue the juice. Dave, allocate sword to Strife Specibus.
Your Strife Specibus is already allocated with Blade Kindness Abstratus. There is no need to allocate it. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it is in your Strife decks, but you'll have to captchalogue it first before moving it there. Captchalogue the sword.
The ninja sword and some math occupies the same card as the juice and more math. Expelling the juice from your syllabus. It splashes all over your turntables and your copies of the beta. Ah. Dave, get a towel or something.
You head out to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. You glance at one of the many radical puppets of your bro's collection and nod in approval. Is there anything not awesome about your bro? No. You think not. Not until we think about the puppets. Yippee.
Oh, puppets. I'm so excited. You enter the bathroom. There's a damp towel on the floor you can probably use for this crisis. You stop to pay a little respect to one of your bros boys up there. Hey, little man, how's it hanging? Dave, capture the damp towel.
You take the damp towel, math. Expelling the box, math. Dave, search the bathroom for something slightly less damp.
Nah, you just decide to wring this towel out into the toilet to make it less damp. It is now just a towel and math. Dave, take towel.
You take the towel and grab the box again while you're at it. Dave, clean up the juice.
You clean and math up the juice with the towel and take the damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off.
In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostle near the open window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, it sure would be a stupid way to lose them. Dave, turn the fan off.
This crisis is easily averted. You can't imagine it will ever resurface later on in any way, shape, or form. That beta is as good as yours. Forever.
You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You might also chat about your respective Sylodices and fetch modi on the topic, if the topic happens to come up. You wonder if he's anywhere near as smooth of a Sylodex as you are. Probably not. It's probably not even humanly possible. Bird!
Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta, possibly to make a nest with. Or maybe just the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird.
Stop. Sword. Math. There it goes.
Oh no. You accidentally launch your ninja sword. Everything goes flying out the window. Dead bird and all.
No one can ever know about this. Dave, look out the window.
Yeah, you can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but at least you never planned on using that beta. Ever. Anyway, now that that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can now look forward to several more hours of messing around in your room. Whoa, wait, what?
You prepare to descend the stairs into your living room. You are standing eye to eye with a familiar foe. A 20-foot-tall granite statue of the mighty wizard, Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof, which was heavy, with a heavy-duty crane. Just one look at that, just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof, glassed eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in its furrows that vulnerable face is to know the ceaseless joy of bewilderment itself. Any man as fortunate as to catch askance of his merry twinkle or twitch of a whisker shall surely have all of his dreams fulfilled.
You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Rose, psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards.
There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Go downstairs to the kitchen back door.
You descend to the living room area of your home's expansive open layout. There is the sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. Rose, view Mother's solid copper vacuum statue.
Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her, Yep, that's a word. Alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much that she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it unplugged so that way it can, she even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then. But never to do any cleaning. It never leaves the display. Sometimes at night, when you're in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She is completely deranged. Rose, grab the Eldritch Princess.
It's too big to captcha-log. Not that you would want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decide to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. Rose, acquire umbrella for protection from elements.
Silodex things. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you have to need it. You guess you just have to cross that bridge later. Peek inside the kitchen.
The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Rose, investigate richly colored object in middle of screen.
Wow, sure is richly colored. That would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces have customarily served as the battlefield for a chilly siege of a passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This is a drawing you did of your cat Jasper's when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this $15,000 frame for it and had it wielded to the door.
Okay. Using the colorful magnet letters, I like how this is just a JPEG. You recently
know.
left a I don't know words.
Sucking?
Message,
Sucking? I don't know.
which may or may not have been directed toward anyone in particular. True. But you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together.
Incredible. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. Wow. Wow.
But part of it was touching the floor. So your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Rose, attach a W to face as a fake mustache.
Me. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you're absolutely positive nobody is watching. Capture log the W. This is so silly, right?
This is
Graves,
so
anytime somebody says the word silly, I think of you. And I think of
Silliest little guy.
this is the silliest little guy. I just think about Graves.
W is greater than L, and W is greater than V. So good. Silodex things.
Silodex. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will it, gash the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You can also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Think of ways to one-up Mother.
You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick? Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
No!
Worcestershire. Yeah.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire, yeah.
Close enough. Sauce. I'm gonna have to conjure my inner Luke for that one. And then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously ingratiating apology note? No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's. Oh yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with the W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. Rose, capture log velvet pillow.
You decide to take the velvet pillow, a loving and lovingly embroidered a poem into the praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull it off before she notices it's gone. Wow! More things. But it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It will sure auto-balance itself in a moment. Hi, Roomba!
Roomba.
Hey!
How's it going?
Welcome to the Homestuck stream, where I just look very tired.
I don't even know how far where we're in this.
Well, let's see. Last page of Act 2 Homestuck. 758. Ah.
Oh, God, we're like not even halfway through. We fucking got this.
We
I'm
got
gonna have
it.
to get more water at some point, but it's
756.
fine.
Minus 375. We have 381 pages to go. To Tessie, you... Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because my, shirt is supposed to be transparent, or it's supposed to be green, bright green, you know. Like the green screen. But it just took it off.
Chroma key.
Chroma key! Actually, I should see if my chroma key's on. While we're stopping
I
for a minute.
imagine that's what's doing that.
Where is it?
Things. Should be
Filters!
filter.
Yep. There it is! Found it. I turned it back on.
Yay!
Goodbye, car cat.
It's normal now. Goodbye, car cat. You won't come
Goodbye,
back
car
until
cat.
Act 5.
Ugh, brownie! Coffee, are we gonna complete Homestuck? Not
I
today!
want to. Not to. Fuck no. God, that'll take days.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not sitting here for days reading a fucking webcomic. Subathon, but you only read Homestuck the whole time.
Okay.
That'd be fucked.
Okay.
It'd be so stupid.
It would
No
be
one
very stupid.
Donate for that.
I know.
No one would pay to see this. I already understand my audience.
I know.
Alright. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. That's one of the things you love about the tree modus. The happy surprises.
Hoploppy. I
Rose
can't believe
head out
Carcat's
the
dead
back
forever.
door.
Man, me too. It's not like he's died like 5 other times. Oh, okay, enough's enough. Time to get going.
You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Rose, hop over counter, landing in a roll.
This bird's gotta fly. Youth roll.
Youth roll.
Lousy, stupid wizards.
You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape, but it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. You guess you better get that. Dave, answer chum. Oh boy.
Oh, I got it. Hi, Dave.
Hey, sup.
Not much. What's up with you, bro?
Good one. It's alright. Being chill, I guess. You know how it goes.
Great. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy?
Oh man, you know it.
So cool.
You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you.
So have you talked to John today?
Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Celodex. Can you believe he uses
Fire
stats? That kid is ridiculous.
No balls, no balls. Sorry.
You're all good.
Well, that doesn't sound like much fun.
What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot. Whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John?
That's a very ominous smiley face. I want to tell him happy birthday and ask about his birthday package.
Oh yeah. I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
And I think mine came too.
So, I guess you want to know if he likes it or something?
No! He will not open it. He'll lose it.
Oh. Wow, sorry to hear that, I guess.
No, it's good actually, because he'll find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it to him in the first place.
See, like, I never know, or I never get how you know these things.
I don't know, I just know.
Alright.
Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man. If I were you, I would just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
Oh, wow. I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah.
That's so
Say hi to your granddad for me too, okay?
Yeah, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Well, yeah, isn't it always with family? But he sounds like a total badass.
Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go.
See ya.
Oh, look at the heart emoji.
Heart.
Heart.
Heart. This is my page.
I think so.
I'm assuming. Alright, Dave, get phone. It will be handy to have your phone with math on standby, so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way, you can text message with a bunch of math. People no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to.
Wow, so cool. Oh, I didn't even click. Okay. John, pursue adversary into that room. I didn't even read the page and I was like, wow, that's so cool.
What are the fucking odds of that? Oh my god. And even meaner while, in the present, sort of. Once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you. You only find more of these unpleasant, oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and computer register the message. This chum will know what to do.
Smiling.
Alright. I'm out of my room now, looking for my bro's game.
Oh, good. Yeah, there's no sign of Rose yet. I hope she's okay.
Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone, and I also took my awesome katana with me, in case things get too hot to handle. And they always do.
You mean that cheap piece of shit that you have on your wall?
Fuck you. It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. End of story.
I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in the house, like monsters or something.
Howie?
I wish.
Dude, monsters aren't real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
What are you, an idiot? Of course there are monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic... I don't know words.
Yep.
Like, hey, mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or a ghost or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we going to watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once. I'd like to see dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in his closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan. Be fucking dad of the year right there.
Okay, stop. What do I do? Also, hi. Oh, we're reading Homestuck.
Yeah, we're reading Homestuck.
Happy 413.
It's the 14th
Hi, Jack. Hi, Arp.
anniversary of the
Yeah.
comic. It's 14 years old.
14. I was in middle school when this thing came out.
Oh boy.
It's an old comic.
What, do you have a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro is always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have much choice.
Okay, I guess I can read up on data structure some more. How's it going there?
I'm out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. All I see is this little cow over there, so I guess he can't be far.
Haha. Oh, so lame.
What?
I just don't know why you think it's cool. His ventriloquist rapping thing.
Oh, little cow? No, man. Little cow is the shit.
That's fine, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying that being a white guy who is a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination, or by any definition of the word cool, ironic, or otherwise. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bullshit. Cow is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Egbert blows. The end.
Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing is, that is true. I'm going to read. Good luck with your bro. Read your book. Stay wary of these foes.
Monsters. Only bleep babies who poop in
Oh,
their diapers
wait,
believe in
wait.
that stuff.
Wait! We have the soundboard!
I don't have Discord tabbed up. I'm sorry. Beep! There's bad words in this comic. This is your warning.
Yay!
If you're just joining. Beep. Rose, you throw right out the front door. This one has sound apparently.
Whee!
If it works. Strife.
Oh, we get to fight. Oh, right. A grief? Well, there's supposed to be sound. Oh, there it is. There it goes.
It works eventually.
Oh, this is so loud. turn it down just a little bit, please? Oh my gosh. Sure. I don't think this really does anything. I think it's just for fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Okay. Well, next page. Anyway. It looks like Mom has satisfied her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back, like you originally planned. Rose, first be the pony. Second, trample Mom.
You can't be this stupid pony. And frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof.
I love
John, turn
Maplehoof.
around.
Oh boy. Chapter 7.
Great.
Why do I even bother? The good news. Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting or your beloved great aunt, you can turn that into a fumbling fury towards one of your foes, such as the ability to grasp painful, simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse, you gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I will be phoning it with liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna wriggle your own vicious secretions like the worms you are?
I hate that word.
You're welcome. Here, learn something for a change. Asshole notes. Purse your lips together in the form of a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen and make my ass some dinner, bitch. I don't think I actually read that page. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly... Oh my god, it's a monster.
Don't move or the bunny gets it. No, not the bunny! Stop it!
Bunny!
Put the bunny back in the box! Oh, I can't press the button.
Oh, is it working?
No. Oh, there it goes, yeah. John just died.
Fucking two.
That's my favorite part of the whole comic, is where he just lays on the ground. Just dies.
Good frame.
No arms. Nope, they got no arms. Just like me.
You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in a dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. Rose, use umbrella.
Wowee. Everything just falls apart. You regather your items, begin the soggy trek mausoleum-ward. Get up, John. This is no time for slumber. Oh yeah, Coffee's PNG is so good.
I drew over Dirk.
To see this content as originally intended, view on a Flash-enabled device.
Well,
Show me anyway.
Glad we have that. Not.
Oh, okay, it just doesn't work, period. Okay. Okay, I guess we're strifing. Put the bunny back in the box.
You don't get the full experience now.
Okay.
We're just...
Rose, forget the W and make haste towards the mausoleum.
Retrieving the W never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet.
John, salvage your weapon and fight on.
Oh boy.
You said
Video
this
works.
is... Pick it up. Yeah, we picked it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Throw things. Catch.
Kill.
Oh yeah. We got some sweet. Oh gosh, it's so loud. Ooh, buggies. Okay. You said, put the bunny back in the box. Now
Now, why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exult, victory, spoils are yours.
Oh man. Ooh, nice. This amazing victory allows you to scale your first 2 achievement rungs on your ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The ladder rewards you with a bold descent of 125 boon dollars.
Woo.
You mean 4 doubloons? You're you waste in the little time storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit.
I hate that. By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. What about that card?
It seems that the shale imp has allocated the bunny and the stripe specibus. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your stripe decks while you're at it. It will at very least be safer there. Okay.
You group the 2 specify in your strife portfolio. No self-respecting striper would be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer.
Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstratus for hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice in the heat of battle. You grabbed the sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figurine. Now repair the hammer.
You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind abstratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck, since, of course, handles of any sort no longer belong in there. Obviously. Fine, now what?
Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room, and you can't quite put your finger on it.
Rose, hurry and activate the generator.
You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. It of course would be foolish to run a generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Defile the tomb.
Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny, custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Rose, plug in your laptop.
Yeah. That's,
Poor cat.
Okay. You plug in your laptop and connect the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Siladex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door, John. Look at the door.
You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it up on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate!
Ooh. What is this? It's so outrageous. Hee hee, hi Nanosprite. I mean, oops, spoilers.
I mean, they
Pastor
saw it
John.
happen.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy. Alright. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what?
No, for now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building which is much closer to the forest fire, threatening my residence.
Oh, well. That's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out, to get out of there. So I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bros copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John about this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool, and all the semi-ironic thing or whatever, or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I just wish Lil Cal wouldn't look at me like that, with those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're gonna have a field day with that.
I am currently scrawling notes furiously onto one of the many psychoanalysis journals I have maintained for you, published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh yeah, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he had just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
Alright, I'm out later.
Here we go.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be a sprite.
Yeah! Nana?
Yes, dear?
Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Well, I guess it was a really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana?
Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father.
Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Well, I found him.
Your father was kidnapped.
Oh no!
When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened.
What? Okay, so what is the medium and what is the medium you're talking about?
It is where we are right now. A realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness, and turns into the incestosphere.
You lost the
a
game.
place untouched by the flow of time in your universe.
Frowny, thank you for the bit fluff.
We lost the game.
That's why I was like, ugh. You mean because we're inside a computer or in the game software or something?
A computer? Why? What is that, dear? Some new fangled contraption like the horseless auto boxcar?
Well, it's this machine that,
Of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg.
Oh, okay. Oh.
No, John. You are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routine, in a way, served to invoke this realm's instance, yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and, somewhat paradoxically, always has.
I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So what do I actually need to be doing here?
I think it would be best if we started with the big picture.
A TM. Go on.
Oh wow, a YouTube
Oh,
video.
a YouTube video.
Wow, a
Oh.
YouTube video.
I think I prefer this, in all honesty.
Yeah, I think that actually works better.
Here we go.
You're gonna have to tell me when it's done.
I will, don't worry. Oh, above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the incepsphere is a place known as Skaya. Oh, it's literally just the same. It's okay. Legend holds that Skaya exists in a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, whereas a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently convey its destruction. Covet? Anyway, yay, destruction!
Yay.
Next page.
And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on this stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Me?
Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted in its kernels hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark and one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, which there are 3 others of its kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. Once the kernels are situated, that is, when the game is afoot, true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. A quest of futility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point?
That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle.
Whoa!
For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skaya and pass through the first gate, situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills.
How am I supposed to get up there?
You build!
Oh my gosh, we're playing Minecraft. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad.
Yes, John.
And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction.
Oh, no, I'm afraid not.
Oh,
Your planet is done for, dear. There is nothing you can do about that.
oh.
Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though.
And that is?
Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that.
Uh, I love the mayor so much.
John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed.
Thanks, Nana.
You are a good boy, and good boy deserve treats.
Hooray!
I am going to bake you some cookies.
We're gonna go follow her.
I mentioned cookies. Pursue her.
Damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them.
You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice that Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Rose, hit John in the head with a box to get his attention.
Oh, you give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, and he is undeterred. That is some fit he is throwing. Wow.
Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your Game Facts walkthrough journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, wow. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And who do you think you are looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault that you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. John, cookies, now.
You refuse outright. This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies.
Well, when you put it so politely, how can John recline? John, you're stupid!
You really need to work on your manners. Stupid, stupid, dumb.
That's not a command, it's nothing, it's stupid, you're stupid. For the last time, I command you to go get the cookies, boy.
It's just not going to happen, buddy. Years in the future.
But not really enough to write home about it. An agitated finger slips mid-stroke. Oh! Canned beans! Human etiquette!
Beans!
Oh my gosh, he's
Why
the mayor.
is there just a book? Oh, it's my turn to read.
Oh boy, do you...
Oh
okay.
boy. Here
Oh
we go.
boy,
So
yippee!
ready for this. Alright.
Ugh.
The long and short. The medium too. I may have been a bit hasty in advising you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival. And if you find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which, if you followed, would have resulted in your demise, then I guess that makes two of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping elements engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, though thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with an unmolested vanilla sprite, that's a word.
Wow. All right.
Well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. Though, to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I know only the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure, and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with the exposition-slinging Phantom Guide, so long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items, such as a brass door knocker and your father's
Oh, we can't say that on Twitch.
election. Actually, that might be interesting. If you're struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So, yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate that there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure. Both before, one after, both after, only one, either before or after, none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process, and your guide, i.e. the sprite. This occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effects of this process has on the medium, or more globally, the insistosphere,
Yep.
are still vague to me. They have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which again I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set of parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as a sort of blank template, and evolves with the player's actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. I regret to say, I can't be much more specific than that, without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however, questions concerning the kernel sprite, and which I've raised implicitly already, such as, what is the effects of an unprototyped kernel on the medium, or a doubly prototyped kernel for that matter. And even more salient are the questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure? Or is a unique blank instance of this dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in this realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess every separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of an incestosphere, or a unique session, if you will. But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit two players most naturally, the server and the client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action to continue playing is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete this chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client, and the client to my current co-player's server, assuming he can recover. The strange thing is, though, in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? And how could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if this proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numb to the realization. I can consider nothing about this game surprising at this point, and in fact, from the first moments of play, it managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I obtained on good authority during the prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark twisting paths to necromancy I blundered into rather on accident. But perhaps you don't need to know any of this. Rethink organization? Lead may be waist deep, lahoric defective, trimmed down, bleh. She's writing too much and even she realizes it. She's not finished with this yet. Geez, cut her some slack. Maybe you should go bug someone else for a while, or at the very least someone else. Months in the past, but not many.
Smiling. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to be Rose? What do you
I could be
prefer?
Jade.
Okay.
Hi, happy birthday, Rose!
Hello, and
Did-
thanks.
Did you get John's present yet?
I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it. I am stunned.
Yeah, I know. What are you gonna make with it?
And who said it was something from which something else could be made?
Well, John did tell me what it was, duh.
I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks.
Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything by that. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say in the way you and Dave always do.
Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it?
Yep, I finally finished his present for him, too. I've been working on it for years.
Years. It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it.
Ominous smiley. I just mailed it, too, so it's sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here.
I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him.
I don't think you really mean that.
I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into?
No, sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you would like better than something in a box.
Oh?
It's a tip.
This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on.
Did you have a pet a long time ago that died?
Yes.
Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot?
Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I think what if somebody told you could play a game that would bring him back to life?
If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you?
Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting.
So, what is this? The game.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying, is all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. There's some more ways into all that stuff than I am that. Whoa. Let me try that again. They're into that stuff way more than I am.
I'll see what the word on the street is about, in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present.
Dave, get katana. Is it my turn to read? I got up for 2 seconds.
I have no idea.
I got it. I got it. I know I am too. You capture log your katana and prepare to venture out into the apartment and retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, Dave, retrieve the dead bird. Oh, it's a YouTube video.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, thanks. I used to listen to a lot of the dumb, I wouldn't even say dumb, I just used to listen to a lot of the, like, voice acting things.
How long is the video?
A minute. I say a minute, but it's like zooming out, and Dave is staring at the dead bird.
Okay. Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing round the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to spend time itself, stretching it like warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle this sizzle a little bizzle, set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. So don't
Gosh.
change the dizzle, turn it up a little. I've got a living room full of the fine dime brizzles, waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle and the shizzle. Get cheese to the bazac now, ladies, here we gizzo. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet, John Keats. Yeah, John Keats definitely said that.
Uh-huh. Exit your room and go into Graves is like, what?
I'm rapping. I'm doing my
Yeah.
best.
Coffee's being Dave. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figured you'd left him hanging for long enough. Dave hastily entered the room with a wild abandon. Oh, no.
You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face.
You stand in the
That
living
sure is
room.
friendly.
Yup. Oh, there it is. They're emerging. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's a puppet chest. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves little Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Dave. Pity to fool.
It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's experts, there is no ordinary irony, or anything close to a pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass, and that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is always the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though. Dave, find little Cal and give fist bumps.
Oh, gosh. Cal is nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird, nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess these are kind of cool. Sorta. Playing on game on the Xbox.
It looks like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense game. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright.
Oh yeah, there's a whole category for Homestuck. I think I'm the only one in it. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we chill. Cal is the man. Dave, resist the urge to play Bro's Xbox.
You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo, and get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to all that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall, you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. Give Lil Cal a bro fist bump.
Aw, man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props.
Some more fist bumping action.
Some more fist
Check
bumping.
out your bro's sweet gear.
Hey, Coffee.
What?
In that first image,
Uh-huh.
in the top left,
Yeah.
is it blurred?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with all that sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on in here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep. Dave, look at your brother's computer.
Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course you know what the password is, and he knows you know it. And you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be.
Oh, they didn't tell us what it was. You enter the password on the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's been working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and newsfeeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Dave, open
like
Complete
just
Bullshit.
new folders, but like
It's so
bunch of empty
painful.
folders. Oh god. I don't like this. This is complete bullshit.
Man,
Dave, check if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has a sweet update.
your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator just like you keep up with his. He's tuned in on your various blogs and, of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You navigate to the latest comment in one of the many bullshit feed bands. Dave, mouse over the orange stripe containing the plush rump.
Oh no, here it is.
Oh, gosh. Hi, Yeen!
Hi.
Man.
Oh, another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through his enterprise. Smuppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Dave, stop wasting time and look for Bros Beta.
You guess you've messed around in his computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose. Or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my god, the rumps. They're transfixing. You know, this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony, and you could only dream of daring to fathom. But on the rarer occasions, when your guard is down, it all just seems a tad unsettling to you. Next. Oh, hi, Cal. Oh.
Oh, hey there, Cal. Give little Cal a nervous fist bump.
You're sort of starting to flip the fuck out without losing your cool, of course.
Slego.
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 I love Slego. Dave, pester John to ease your nerves.
You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy is up to.
I'm sorry, look at the way he is typing.
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
I wish.
Do you want me to read Dave, or do you want to read Dave?
You can read Dave.
Sick. Hey, what is up? What happened with your monster that is totally, definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Like, just really, really awesome.
Uh-huh. Okay. Looks like Rose finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? Dave, pester Rose. Whoopee!
Oh, there you are. John said your
Oh,
house
wait.
is burning down. Are you on fire yet or what? We already read this. Do we have to read it again?
You know.
Haha, bye.
Seconds later in the future, but not many. Do you want me to get it?
What are you doing?
Oh, okay, got it.
Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor, but I'll go about my business elsewhere. Rose, deploy the punch to Xynix.
I got it. John, whenever you're reading this, you should know I put the shale you collected to use and finally deployed the punch Desinix. It is in your study. I can only drop it, though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird, word. Word! Maybe you could give it a try? I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would be a help to know what it does. Look at him. Look at him.
Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful.
So I can see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. John, rebuild the claw hammer and return it to the specipus.
You are getting way better at this sort of thing. John, confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana.
Think when your sanity has returned to you so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. Wow.
Those sons of bitches. No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you. Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps.
No, not the Pogo Ride. Oh, never mind. My piano!
Sorry. No nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though.
I guess you're right.
You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist.
So that means I have to go out the back door?
Yes. Is
Well-
there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was really hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
You're right, that does sound dumb.
Can you see her in the kitchen?
Yeah,
What's she doing? Is she baking?
you could say that.
Are you sure you can't get the grist up to me somehow?
Maybe.
Use the pogo to fly the grist through the window.
Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions.
Drop the pogo ride in the bathroom. Neat.
Oh boy. John, get grist.
Wow.
There you go. Now, why don't you check out the Designics? You can do that while I get to work.
On what?
Level up for
sorry.
slaying the imp.
What? Oh, because it's 2 links. I see. Okay, hang on. Let me fix it. Wait, what are you doing? No. Slaps your hand. Good. Good, I'm glad it doesn't work. Let me fix that real quick. It's time to build. I'm gonna fix it real quick. No, stop it. Slaps your hand. Stop it. Where is it? Oh, custom commands.
Point.
No, it's under timers. Yeah. Hopefully that should work now. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Do we need to pause? Jean, I'm gonna smack you. I don't even see you, but I'm gonna smack your hand.
What page are you on? Where did we go? This one. Okay,
484.
there we are. I'm back. Okay. Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, okay.
But this sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're gonna be busy, John.
Blarg! Well, what are you building?
Stairs. They are fairly expensive, actually.
Oh man, I could have warned you about the stairs, Rose. I hate this so much. What did you... Hold on.
Okay.
I don't have notifications on this thing. I forgot and I'm silly. Okay.
I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening!
Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations.
I told you, Rose. I told you about the stairs.
Okay. Consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non-sequitur.
I am gonna grab you. What did you do? Why?
Looks.
But... I hear it, but where? What happened?
But where? I didn't see it.
I don't have a thing. That's the problem. I was literally just looking for it. What did you do?
Wait, I got you. There you go. There's the run for you.
What? Where? Huh?
We're running.
Oh. I see it, but what is it? I literally do not see what it is.
Throne is really
Oh!
good at not telling you what it is.
Yeen!
What'd you get?
My loaf pillow!
Loaf.
My Yeen loaf pillow!
We're loafing.
Cries in my hands. Thank you, Yeen. I'm excited. I'm gonna loaf so hard. Loaf, 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 loaf. Thank you. I will have to let you know when it gets here.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I literally just added that too, like, in the past couple days, because Kane was like, look at this, you need this, and I was like, oh, you're right. Happy Homestuck Day.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Were we, like, where? What? Oh, you read your thing. Did you know he thinks his puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb. Use build grease to construct observation tower on roof.
Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction, at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items.
No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. Oh, well.
Yep. We broke some things. You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream, just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to roast up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. John, ride pogo ride.
It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper, reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself.
The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Rose, check up on Nanaquin, see what's cooking.
Wow.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of cookies.
Some cookies so bad. No. Oh, John, make your way to the study.
Oh, there's more of them.
I want some.
It looks like the imps have taking a shining to the crookstruder. Crucite and black goo everywhere. John, ride the Slimer pogo and one up that imp. Well, okay, it's not a Slimer it's not a Slimer pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments.
John, ride your steed to victory!
Yippee!
Incredibly dangerous. John, flip the fuck out.
Let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoops! Oh shit. Mr. John respectfully asks that you please stand up.
Don't move, or the pogo gets it. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. What the fuck happened?
And he's out. Refrigerator level up for slaying the imp. Woo!
The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon to a new rung, 5-star General Electric, and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations.
Oh, it's the mayor. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it is sure a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask.
Oh, I forgot it's because he read the fucking book.
Yeah. I love the mayor.
Oh my god. I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the Designics. John, imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps.
John, might I bother you for a can opener?
Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but that path is blocked by your refrigerator.
John is completely unresponsive. What is that nincompoop doing?
But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Look, he's reading the book!
Oh no, he ripped the page! Oh, he ate it.
Eating it. This is how you gain knowledge. You just eat the books.
Oh, fair.
Just eat the pages. Yeah.
Everyone is
Man, I'm
polite.
hungry.
Oh, me too. Aren't you supposed to wake Luke up in 20 minutes? Oh,
It's fine.
I got it. Oh no, it's a bunch of links. Never mind. I'm not clicking every single one of them.
Yeah, no, I think y'all can use your imagination.
It's literally pages from the comic. Y'all have seen it before, it's fine. Construct lodge above John's room. Nope, I can read. Anyway, do things.
Call out my name.
Observe.
Attempt to shout.
Oh.
I will be
Well, this seems
here
a bit cheaper
when
than
you
stairs.
call.
Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse.
Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately.
It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless.
Thanks for the courtesy. It is not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you.
Okay, thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate.
I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time.
Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John, gather grist, examine Designix.
Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch designates in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station designed with a keyboard setup. Not like an old-fashioned computer. There's this blinking red light and a diagram etched into the panel.
Rose, answer Dave.
Oh, yippee!
Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is this specific problem?
The problem is that I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god fucking damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cycle at this epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the proboscalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No, listen.
Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt of cleft of foam.
No. Oh, Jesus.
Of apocalypse, your thoughts eclipse a painted pair of parted lips that dare to kiss to stir the air that teases tusks of orange hair, and though faces flush and lovers fits, hands snug and plushes gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being like, kind of just jutting out in it, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win it like a medal or some shit.
Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall. John observed the back of the first visual capture card.
You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you capture log something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what that code was for. Things are hard to read, but then you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps? John, examine reverse side of hammer card and stripe specipus.
Looks like your card from the Strife deck has codes too. John, enter capture code as seen on the back of the pogo ride card.
You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least, you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light begins blinking. John, insert card.
Welcome to Homestuck.
You're confused? Perfect. Follow along with us if you dare. We're kind of
John.
We're over halfway. This
Yeah.
thing isn't. Yeah.
We got 700. We got another 200 pages to go. About less than 100, but. John, type in this code. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. John, attempt to retrieve pogo card from card. Him sticking stuck at home.
Well,
yeah.
That should just be a simple matter of... Uh-oh. It looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punched card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, mash keys heedlessly.
Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter some keyboard mash into the designate. The designate stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling the readiness for the card. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream, since the product is not exactly at premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans into 1 card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling you'd really get a kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream.
You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun.
I realized I read the second one twice, but... You want me to get this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little bit better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing pent-up chatter from anxious pesterers.
Oh boy.
Oh, yippee. An imp.
Oh, there's an imp.
Oh my gosh, he turned around. He's looking at us. Uh-oh.
Oh. Fucking obliterated.
Nice. John, answer your
Answer your
chums.
chums.
Yippee!
Oh boy. Puppet. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter.
John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Wow, that was totally unnecessary.
I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get you up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive.
You mean these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. How am I supposed to climb those?
They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future.
Oh. So why didn't you just build a way up through that hole in my dad's room?
Have you ever been in there?
No.
I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish decor your father keeps in his room.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through.
Will you?
Yeah, why not?
Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's been kept a secret
I
from you?
mean, yeah.
Then, trust me, you won't be going right on through.
Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you see in there?
I can't see in there.
Oh.
But I don't have a very good feeling about it.
Whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings.
Rose punched cards to John's room.
Rose drags some crack dowels up to John's room.
John, collect grist, examine safe.
You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it'll probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist laying around without making a big fuss over it. You should check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have been spilt out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet to say these books were compromised at least half the way to the safe. John, examine family tome of humor.
It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original painting. Could it be the same, or printing, could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery?
I think so.
I don't know. You have come to know and love. You capture log it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. John, examine contents of safe.
Also, I'm glad you're having fun, Toxic. It's a trip. Okay. The Fatherly Gents Shaving Alliance, or Almanac. It's an almanac. I can read. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it one day, when you're old enough to shave. Everything in the safe obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you'll just never understand.
It seems he has been collecting scraps from the news over the years. These articles go back decades. John, look at the piece of paper taped to the wall.
Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you.
Aww.
John, turn the card over. Oh.
24913. You guess this is the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. John, examine back of capture log card on floor.
You guess these are all zeros? Or are they capital zeros? Or capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think. Capture log the card.
Bye.
Bye.
John, enter code on back of card into Designix.
John punched the card. Oh, here we go.
Wait, John, before you punch that. Oh. I was about to say, if you first took note of the code and then removed the card from that card, then you could have punched the blank one. You would only have burned 1 card instead of 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn it. Throw hat down in disgust.
John, capture log punched capture log card.
Wow. Yippee. Sweet catch.
Jesus.
What? John, take PDA.
The 2-card Siladex. Inventory of dumbasses. John, level up.
Woo! Colonel Sassacre, level up for slaying the imp.
The Colonel soars to new heights on his ladder, reaching the rung one-man Jaloop vacuum and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel, aristocratic Southern Colonel. Bathtub, level up for slaying the imp.
Then the bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung. Archimedes' aqua cradle proceeding directly to vaulted rung. Tafted jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. That tub's basing capacity remains unaffected. Safe. Level up for slaying the imp.
The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to Valhalla. They've done
I hate this.
Valhalla! John, make your way up those stairs, post haste.
I hate this. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured those stairs are perfectly navigable. You can walk up those stairs.
Lad, scramble. Lousy goddamn stupid stairs.
Oh. Dave, ignore little Cal and find the beta.
You wander over to the place where your
Where'd your
bro
bro?
keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like, the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Trouble's a brewin'. Dave, take expensive ninja sword.
What sword? Exit your bro's room.
You approach the exit. There's something on the door that you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out.
Oh, what have I done? Animal, please start breathing. Please breathe. Haha, okay, make-believe time is over. Oh, what will Nanny do to me if she finds out? No one can ever know. I have to hide the body, but where? Think, imagination. Arg, the one time I really need you. Click. Hello, Rolf. I want to play a game. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Alright,
that was
okay.
interesting.
That was a very interesting
Okay.
comic.
Some of this stuff you know he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of your one-upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat like, ironically, but that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this, and this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You just don't need to see this shit right now.
Hi,
Dave, go into
Moose.
the kitchen. Moose!
No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome dangerous stuff he leaves laying around. Dave, transfer Katana to Strife Specibus.
Welcome to hell. We're doing
Hi.
Homestuck.
Yeah.
With an escalating sense of threat, you think it's time you shift your katana to your Specibus. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Dave, set Blender to mix.
You guess bro stuck some fake blood and capsules in that puppet. Pretty gross. Oh.
You spot one of your bros, many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems you may have just been an unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're totally not sure how to feel about that.
Dave capture log Buster Sword from behind the microwave.
This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Dave, set Blender to crush ice.
It's just sort of bouncing in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Dave, hide evidence in microwave.
See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got to put his shit somewhere, but What if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Dave, grab those fireworks.
Oh, you capture log all the fireworks, math, the sink has to offer. You just know these are gonna come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Dave, capture log shurikens.
You grab the shurikens, and hey, careful where you're putting stuff, especially if you're looking to turn your Silodex into a powder keg full of sharp things.
You put the box of fireworks back into card 5 and prepare to start. Or card 3, apparently. That settles that, you guess.
You take the nunchaku, and once again, grabbing without thinking ahead.
First, you capture log the box, again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you set yourself, only moments ago. I was trying to read that and it just wasn't working. That's why I had to stop, because I was like, huh?
Mood. Me too. You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Dave, capture log each shuriken individually.
You grab each shuriken, one at a time, knocking out those nunchaku, but no worries. You've got a plan. Dave capture logs the nunchucks.
You take the nunchucks. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you just gotta compromise with this modus. Dave, examine fetch modus.
You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Dave, press the eject button.
Oh hell no. Not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. Dave, change to Scrabble points hash modus.
First, you program your modus with Scrabble points hash function, adding to the list. There they all are. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your Silodex to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way. Dave, checkbox, detect collisions.
Okay. Dave, take the skateboard.
And just what is this guy so happy about? What is he looking up at there? You think if you see one more soft, bulbous bottom being, like, kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle.
Slices that thing in half. Let's go. You take the skateboard. Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the, wheeled, ride. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Dave, capture log the unplugged power cord.
You take the power cord. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Dave, think of a new word for power cord.
You take the battery pack. Damn it. You take the battery pack using the Y as a consonant. Your Silodex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hash map noobs, but you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see.
Oh. Dave, search for some mad snacks, yo.
Oh, it was just Lil Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you've got to get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered it would make a room full of snooty dowaggers?
Something like that.
Commit mass suicide. Dave, open refrigerator.
Oh, more shitty swords. Of course you knew these would be in here. You're not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you've pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Dave, take the swords.
The hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Looks like that works, actually. You capture log the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Dave, use Ice Maker. It's still hot around here.
You dispense several cherry bombs.
Wait. Who's that looking at you in the reflection?
Hold on a second. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Sorry. She came in. She's going to the airport tomorrow morning at 4:30 in the morning. No, she's not. No. I was like, I'm still streaming. She's like,
It's
oh.
it's funny that like I was reading this shit ages ago, and my mom knows somewhat about it, but I don't know if she'd remember if I asked her.
Yeah, no, no.
Understandable.
They don't know. Okay. Is it my turn? I'm guessing it's my turn. Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Dave, capture log, cherry bombs.
You go for the cherry bombs unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes. Dave, take blender.
Blender is a pretty simple word, and you can already tell that's not gonna work. Instead, you take the whirring blade pitcher. That's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Dave activated the garbage disposal.
Oh.
Oh.
How did that not explode?
Anyway,
Dave, stuff down Mr. Purple Guy into the garbage disposal.
you're still not sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking at up there.
While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, whirling blade pitcher, into the disposal, but you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection. Something above you.
It's the hatch up to the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away up there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never jostles. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anybody gets serious about, aping those shitty movies. Dave used the turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort.
It's a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it and get up to that hatch. Dave yanked cord.
It's time to face your destiny. No going back now.
Hello, Dave. And
Sweet,
all of the
sweet.
Muppets. I love watching his face just get more, like, just...
Disgruntled?
Squish! Oh god, that's hilarious.
Goodbye, Dave. Yeah, there was pretty much no way there was going to be a bunch of puppets up there. He keeps fucking
Okay, wait. Hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be
We read this.
Ass, and we read this already.
Because Rose did this sick beat.
Yeah. It was good.
Dave,
read the note on the hatch.
Yep. Bro, roof, now, bring cow. We're doing it, man. We're making this I hate.
Why are they...
Ugh.
Why?
Dave burst out of the puppet pile like the one.
Dave, be the other guy.
You're now the other guy. John, take towels and sheets from bed and make a tent.
People
Why
just
can't they spell?
It's
I think it was on
thing.
purpose, too.
It's accurate.
This is so much... Oh, go ahead.
A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun.
John, carve a totem in the punched pogo card.
You put the punched card containing the pogo ride in the slot and carve a totem from one of the Cruxite dowels. John, repeat the process with the other cards and dowels.
You use the card containing the code for the hammer as well as the one for the random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards. It sounds like an echo where you both accidentally read something.
What if we just both read it at the same time? How fucked would that be?
I would not be able to read because I would be trying to listen to you.
I'd get fucked up.
John, do the same thing with the capture log card.
You make a totem for a capture log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem if you ask you. Okay. Rose, collect totems.
Alright, you stow the totems in your Athenium. Athenium? Produce the capture log card. Oh my gosh.
The alchemeter requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decide to use shale, since it seems less generally useful than build grist as of now. You make a whole bunch of them.
Whoa, did you just make all these?
Yes.
Sweet, thanks. What did you even do with all that blue wobbly vase-looking things?
I brought the totems out to the alchemator to test them. I'm taking some things in my own hands to save some time.
Okay. You create the hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist.
You make a pogo ride too. Minus 5 build, 1 shale.
You use the totem card to... You use the totem carved with a random code. You create a rocket pack with some random crap stuck inside of it. Looks like a cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. The items have been rendered the device completely inoperable. Ooh, minor.
You figure you might as well put this piece of junk to use. John, collect cards.
Using a little strategy, first you grab your Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Caveney, and then the cards you took to, and then the cards, then your ejected PDA, then the book again with the flush cards into your deck. Nice going. John, turn on detect collisions.
You flip your fetch modi, but find no such option. This is idiotic. John, read book. Be the wise guy.
Oh gosh, I don't want to read that page.
Maybe
I'm not
don't.
reading it. You never really understood what Caveney's relation to Anderson was, or why he wrote the book about him. His ambivalent attitude towards your favorite magician and these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird, to be honest. You tend to not read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at all the diagrams for all the cool tricks. Wow! He does it too, so he didn't even read that page. Oh,
He's
no.
looking at the pretty pictures. A hole in the ace. AKA the a-hole trick. Yeah, I guess we're not reading the book. We're going off the pictures only.
Yeah,
Oh,
because that's what John would do.
Right. The old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea.
Oh. You overlap 2 of the punch cards. They mask each other's hold patterns. John, put both cards in the totem lathe.
You carve another totem using the new combined hole pattern. John, take it to the alchemeter.
Oh man, looks like Rose made 1,000,000 hammers for some reason. Get all the shit out of my way. You're about to make something sweet.
The start! You got the pogo hammer. John, practice with new weapon.
Nice.
What did you do?
I combined the cards in the lathe thingy and made this. It's so sweet, man. Look at me go.
I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work.
Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson.
Who?
You know the show Night Court?
No.
Oh. Well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's all there really is That's all there is to say on the matter. John, attack the nearest imp to test Pogo Hammer strength.
You get a vicious rhythmic bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in 1 blow. You and the Pogo Ride are catapulted sky high in the process.
Whee. Oh. Nice. Oh my gosh, John is dead again.
No!
Oh. Well. Here we go. Hey, that was pretty, nice.
Sweet catch.
Safe. Oh, yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just, like, carry the bed around with me on it? Oh yeah, up to the gate up there.
I can't interact with you directly. or anything that you are touching, if it will result in moving you. See?
Oh, lame.
The game probably regards that as a kind of cheating. In a way, thieving you of your free will as an adventurer and the need to advance by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator.
Well, okay, all that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm gonna rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop stuff on them if they sneak too close?
No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself.
What? Come on.
I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, or if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come through.
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here for a second, go. John, sleep. Here we go.
Goddamn nap.
Take a good ol' sleep.
I would sleep
Just
there too.
just a nap.
Rose,
just a
check
little nap.
alchemy excursus? Excursus?
Yeah.
There we go.
Looks like a sort of index documenting all the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource for you as you start to stumble more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways this item manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtained the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John, he can make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Rose, capture log, suburb, server CD.
You eject the disk and capture log the server CD. Rose, message John the captcha code.
Ugh, damn it. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Things are happening.
Uh-oh.
John, wake up.
Here we go. A whole 30 seconds. Wow.
Woo.
Look at all the
Having a dream of
clouds.
cake.
And his dad. And
Aw.
Betty Crocker. And clowns. Oh.
It's amazing.
And Colonel Sassacre. No, that's not Colonel Sassacre. That's the other guy. Jade.
Jade! Oh, I guess it's my turn to be Jade. Hey!
Well, there you are. Oh. God.
How was your adventure going, John?
It's okay. I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now.
That's good.
Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I'm guessing it's not that.
Well, I think whatever it is, it must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice.
Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I?
Oh, I don't know, didn't you?
I don't know, maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some sort of spooky powers, but I'm always like, no. She seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then, when I think back, maybe there are times when it seems like, some things. Like, maybe no more thing than, ooh. Like, maybe you know more about a thing than you are telling me? I don't know.
Well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Oh, John, I forgot. I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house.
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that?
Oh boy. Well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So what was the deal with the meteor?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and now I know everything's going to be okay.
So what is it, or is this another thing that you're waiting to tell me?
Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first.
Huh?
Well, okay, not literally. Okay, well, kinda literally.
Ugh, stop being confusing.
LOL. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Heart.
Stop, quickly grab the pogo hammer. You
Stick the pogo hammer back in your strife specibus and get ready to kill some more of those pesky little... Huh? What's that? Oh,
Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh no. The imp next to him! Oh, I forgot about that. John be the imp.
you be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. John, prepare for a boss battle.
You stop being the imp because that was stupid and scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There's some things in here that would be good to stock up for major battle, but it looks like somebody plundered your chest. This is outrageous.
You are being ambushed. There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. John, ascend to the highest point of the house.
I mean, it's the same thing. You go up here. John, look down.
You peek over the edge. Oh god.
It already seems like a long way down to your yard. Not even to speak where whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from that branch earlier? Damn, why do those imps have to be making off with all your sweet gear? John, turn around.
You are confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now, and could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Dave, stop being the other guy.
You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what was meant to happen. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Dave, ascend the highest point of the building.
Yes!
Yeah. Ugh. The JPEGs in this.
They're so crunchy. But that's what makes it just...
Good.
Yeah.
I know, the music is so good.
Homestuck music is just the best part of the comic.
Mm-hmm. Psych. Oh. Oh, wait. Double two psych out combo. Oh my gosh, it's the mayor.
We get to be the
We get to be the mayor. I love the mayor.
This is exciting.
You-
You are now the Wayward Vagabond. WV retrieve.
Got him already. Examine rotten pumpkin.
What pumpkin?
I hate that.
WV, check the little red bar.
It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some type of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel, but who knows how long it's been running here. You do not care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. WV, capture log, can of gravy.
Capture log? You have no idea what that means. It is total nonsense, and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. WV, pick up the can of gravy. Just pick it up.
You just pick it up. You're now holding a can of gravy. WV, use sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can.
Your teeth are useless for the task. They are blunt like that of a livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter, and not for puncturing metal. WV, attempt to open can with your weak, pathetic digits.
Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you just don't have enough muscle for the task. WV, take the can label of beans!
Okay, you take that too. WV, examine can of custard.
That can clearly says mustard, a fact of which you are perfectly well aware of. It is some sort of cumbersome holding all of these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this. Maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put, the stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around. WV, examine marking on wrist.
You drop all the cans and take a look at your wrist.
Some sort of specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories and you would prefer not to dwell on it. WV, examine small potted plant.
What plant? WV, checkbook on human etiquette.
It appears half the pages of this book have been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was.
You are somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You have learned so much. WV, clear out all the cans inside the purple machine.
You empty the peculiar cabinet and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp, asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Such bountiful plenty. And yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Shrimp in a can! Search room for a can opener.
You have already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one, to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. WV, locate a nearby sharp object.
You wield your trusty knife. It's actually you're not sure what they're called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm swingy flappy doodads. Either for letting you know there is mail in the box, or maybe for alerting the mailman to outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You've wrapped up a little piece of cloth around it for grip. It is useless for opening cans. Be the imp. Why is my phone?
This means nothing to you. You are not an imp. You have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid and hate yourself a little for even considering it. WV, become the mayor of Cantown.
Yes! As the glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You've given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader, all as well.
You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away the minutes, or perhaps hours. You love the idea of being a mayor. You love everything about mayors, and the concept of an orderly, civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. The foundation of the government is based on mutual respect between the leader and its people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves, who is totally amazing and heroic and brave.
Mayors are so much better than kings. You hate kings, and you think that kings are really stupid. They're petty, bossy tyrants and are really full of themselves and are basically awful in every way. God, you hate kings. Explore west of Cantown.
Over here is the other side of the room. There is another one of those purple storage boxes and some useless objects scattered on the floor. WV, use glowing green rock to open cans.
You pick up the nugget of uranium and... Oh, that was stupid. Why would you do that? WV, examine box of crayons.
It's chalk, numbnuts.
Inside, there are 12 pieces of chalk in every color of the... 10 pieces of chalk in most colors of the rainbow. You are excited by this. Try to open the storage box.
It's locked. There must be some sort of release mechanism for this thing. WV, examine contents of yellow container.
The container is full of motor oil. This does not seem useful to you right now. Rescue the poor lightning bug.
There is nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the amber encasing the firefly would likely cause its harm. It nevertheless bravely flashes on. You find its light alluring, inspiring. To you, it seems as if it could quite easily serve as the light of...
democracy. Use the chalk to draw some roads.
You sketch a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to traverse. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some lush vegetation to your city with a piece of blue chalk, because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason. WV, lay a chalk foundation for Cantown's civic growth.
You developed westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off an unnumbered of residential and commercial zones for civic growth, arranged in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. You color the residential zones with your piece of white chalk, but for some reason none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for the commercial zones. Perhaps there is an alternative. WV, use your own P for the commercial zones.
You cannot urinate because you have not had anything to drink in quite some time. You are very thirsty. Also, that is a really terrible idea, and you would not consider befouling your wonderful city in that way, for even a moment. WV, use motor oil to designate commercial zones.
You fill each empty square with a bit of motor oil to complete the zoning. It looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine that an up-and-coming young can trying to make it in the world would not be delighted to live in your fair district. You are very careful not to get any unpleasant fluid in your person. WVP label, peel label from can of mayo and affix to sash. Yeah.
WV, survey surroundings in search of more terrain for city.
It seems you've run out of territory for your western expansion, but there's still a lot of empty wall space. Perhaps your citizen would be happier with a colorful backdrop to make them feel more at home. Oh.
Using most of your imagination, an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you render a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You have decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet about which orbits a single moon. You switch to another shade of blue and continue rendering on the western wall.
Orbiting much further from your city are the 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you have decided. Yes, that makes sense, you think.
And on the southern wall, beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness, occupying the furthest orbit yet, there is an ominous planet. A moon circles this one too. WV, check that rampaging boy on the screen.
Oh yeah, it's that guy. You had almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he's had things well in his hand at the moment. He does not appear to need your help, and you have already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. WV, turn on other screens.
You have no idea how to turn these on. There is no mouse for this weird quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command which will allow you to switch to another monitor.
Press
WV,
tab.
press tab. I forgot about this.
Oh. Oh yeah. Huh. Consume several cans.
You free the heavenly brown elixir from the jewels of pink carapace and imbibe like
Something.
the wind. It is so sweet and sugary, you wonder how so much sugar can fit in one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. Welcome the rest into the city.
The tabs are naturalized as loyal new citizens of Cantown. All cans are welcomed and equal in your city regardless of can content and whether empty or full. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything. They're just cans after all. Hit escape.
Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. You hit escape, which seems to minimize the action window thingy and reveals a history of all the commands you've entered.
So much. You use the arrow key to scroll up a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed into this stupid contraption. What a waste of time.
You scroll all the way up to your first command. It looks like there are more commands above it. Maybe someone was entering commands on this thing before you? There aren't many more. At the top of this list appears to be the very first command. Type switch to.
What's the last page? Hold on.
I feel like we're almost there. Ish?
58. 40-something pages.
We got this. We're so close.
Getting there.
Take a mini break.
No, I'm good. Little stretch break. You activate screen 2. The signal is garbled and you have no idea what you're looking at. Some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help. No one is around and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interaction with whatever is happening on this monitor. Type switch 3.
It's another one of these rapscallions. This monitor is locked too. You can't tell him what to do. Not that you really want to, since it just looks like more confusing nonsense to you. You consider switching to screen 4, but decide against it. You have a feeling that whatever is there would just confuse you even more, and you don't even really care all that much anyway. Type 1.
All 4 screens are activated together and display a countdown starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. Wow, convenient. Type reboot.
You can't. Nothing is working anymore. The timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Be the mayor.
Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city to govern with a carapaced fist, which, to say firm, yet polished and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for that clock to count down. Create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. Supple. Did I say supple?
I hate that word. That is, yep, that's what it says.
Oh, okay.
You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up all the can power available to create a vigilant town militia. You divide them into 2 groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranks using the piece of white chalk and the motor oil. You then organize them in phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you are through with them, your forces will be a well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership. Lead your men to victory!
Oh, another video.
Vibio.
Vibrio. I love the mayor. You waste more than 4 hours on this tomfoolery.
Look at him go!
I know, look at him go. I love him.
Great video, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. More on the lost of Citizen Tab.
No! Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden in the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You are starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to be near it when this happens. Minutes in the future.
Though perhaps is not as few as implied by circumstance. A peregrine mendicant trundles precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestially ominous. Go outside and get some sun. Actually, I gotta click on this. Look, it's the mendicant.
I love them. You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures, by which of course you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon which nothing green has grown in years.
The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface.
Oh,
Curiously
Franny.
prod the funny-looking spirograph.
It appears the funny-looking spirograph room is locked.
The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you, while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. Select the triangle fractal.
The triangle fractal room does not appear to be locked.
The floor turns 120 degrees, and the door opens.
You go through the door and find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just wasted all that time in. While a clock was ticking down to say something which may or may not be your doom, maybe there's something here that will help you escape. Against the wall there is another perplexing contraption. Huh.
Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel which catches your eye. It has 2 large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with the dials to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by the previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. Also, it looks like there is a meter stick propped up there for some reason. Attach your trusty knife to the meter stick.
You immediately craft a measuring spear through possibly the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously.
Or it would obviously be the most important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife. It makes you want to. Okay.
Oh.
I won't read that.
Nope.
Or at
Yeah, I
least
was
the
like,
very
oh.
least flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Look at the other wall.
Wow. You examine the
That got dark
perplexing.
really quick.
Yep. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. You, of course, have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action to do, which is poke and prod it with your handy ruler. You are quite sure this is what science is all about. Press the triangle pattern.
You go back to the control panel, which obviously controls that gizmo, and you push the big blue button, which is probably the most obvious thing to push.
Yeah, we forgot to. You purify a pumpkin.
Yes!
Examine the pumpkin.
It seems this mysterious gourd was purified, from a specific time and location somewhere on this planet you are on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There is a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant in any way. Devour the pumpkin.
You consider dining on the ripe flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifier gets the better of you. You try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless. Inspect the green buttons.
You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon for the one on the left is that house shape that you've seen plenty of times before. The right one on closer inspection appears to be the map for this underground facility, with an X marking its center. Press the green button on the right.
You push the button. All of the numbers change. Perhaps these are coordinates for the location on the center of the facility, along with the local date and time? If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings. Fiddle with the dials.
One way to find out would be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on the location relative to the center because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traversed, in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic units of human measurement. You will go with that. Purify your trusty knife.
You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify your trusty knife. Purify Cantown.
You nudge the numbers a bit more and purify a bunch of cans. This is so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You are to believe that time is at a premium after all. Disapurify the pumpkin.
Does this machine look like a disapurifier to you? Honestly, the idea that an purifier could do both a purify and deapurify things is so laughably ridiculous. You wish someone would deapurify your brain and reapurify it with a brain that is more smart and less dumb. WV used trusty knife to carve spook schema into pumpkin.
Oh my god. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all and is basically meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve off the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. Move the spirograph switch.
You cannot move it. It's a spirograph-shaped indication and possibly will require a special kind of key to turn it. WV, purify the firefly out of the amber.
Yay.
Friend.
You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you. Adjust time dial to purify rotten pumpkin.
The past. You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with the purifier. You are assuming she is a girl firefly, even though you are not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten pumpkin that was sitting in the other room hours ago. It seems
the...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. It seems the purifier cannot purify something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous ghost pumpkin purifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Purify the grate over the entrance to the facility.
Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot while trapped in the amber. She was witness to all your tomfoolery and dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows the timer is about to expire. It is time to get this show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates with the right green button again, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units.
Yay! Hasten to the exit,
yeah.
post-haste. Yeah, we get some more sick beats.
Yeah. Pack everything in that pumpkin. Hurry up. I love the mayor. This is incredibly silly!
He's procrastinating so much.
I love the mayor. Oh, wait. Psych.
Psych.
Oh, wait. Unpsych. You attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5 times cliffhanger combo and fail. We are doing it, man. We are making this happen.
Ascend.
Ascend!
Another one for you. This one's longer, actually.
It's 2 minutes.
You got this.
I like
We're
this one,
almost
though.
there.
This is one of my favorite songs. You can't hear it? Oh, it's like super soft. Okay, hang on. There we go. Let's do this.
Those are great emotes.
So good. Let's do this. Oof.
Damn, that was intense as fuck.
Oh, I'm still going. Oh, there we go.
We did it!
Is that it?
We did it!
Huh, end of Act 2.
Yay!
Okay, we're gonna save it right here. Oh, the next
Saving.
page is a pain. Well, okay, you know what? Act 3
That's
doesn't
for
even start
future
until
us.
6. It doesn't start until 760.
I mean, yeah, this is like, it's like the pre-act.
Dear John.
3.
Yeah,
The
I'll save it.
pre-act 3, which we'll get to when we do Act
Well, yeah, we'll do it when we do Act 3. I think you should do a channel routine. Like a point thing where people just put their points in.
How many fucking points Would that even be worth
How long is Act 3?
to waste hours of my fucking life? This took us like
This took us almost 4 hours.
Jesus Christ.
No, Act 3. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Act 3
Ah.
was like even longer.
No, actually. 395. Act 2 was longer than that.
Oh. Huh. I wonder if there's more dialogue though.
Oh,
Like-
probably. Well, considering how this is Jade's,
Eh.
this is where Jade is introduced, and Jade has a lot of text.
Yeah, Yin, come do Jade's voice for us.
Yeah. I can do voices. I do voices sometimes. 759. Just double
I was
checking
doing
that.
my best,
394.
my voice was giving out by the end of it.
Oh no, yeah, understandable. I think it worked out in the end because I was sick. To sound like John.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. Wow, first stream back in a month. And it was Homestuck for 4 hours.
I think that's pretty legit.
That's legitness. We're gonna go say hi to somebody.
Who the fuck are we gonna raid?
Is there anybody
Oh.
streaming Homestuck?
Actually, I don't know. Let me look.
People are playing Hive Swap. Wait, there's somebody actually reading Homestuck.
Oh, there's like a bunch of people doing it now.
Wait. No,
We
I
should
actually see
bother
somebody.
them.
Hold on. How about this guy? Ace Glurk. They got a little PNG and they're actually like reading the beginning. They're only on page 104.
God.
Mess you're about to make by dissecting this
And they're doing voices. We're gonna go say hi to him.
It says no spoilers. Have they never read it before?
I
Are they
guess
doing it
not.
The first time reading. This is great.
Let's go say hi to them.
Let's fucking do it.
Guys, we're gonna go say hi to Ace.
We don't know them, but they're probably cool because they're reading the.
They got a little
webcomic.
they got their own Homestuck Sona.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Incredible. We're gonna go say hi, be nice. I'll slap some Homestuck music on in the background. And then I'll switch it over. Y'all be good. I don't know when I'm streaming next. Have a good night, guys. Bye!